Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the Vermilion River, which is the same river right alongside our house. This river runs through a nature preserve known as the Hamburger Wood. It is a beautiful area of hardwood forest that encloses about 350 acres of river and campgrounds. And it is here where we come from our breakfast picnic. In one of the picnic area, it has a beautiful wood-burning stove. So for this picnic, we are going to make some bacons. And I brought my wok. We're going to make some scrambled egg. I have recruited my young friend Owen to do the scrambled egg, and he is also going to make some breakfast fried rice. So okay, let me tell you a little bit about what is a breakfast fried rice. I'm going to cook this breakfast fried rice in my Crofton 14-inch carbon steel wok. I purchased this wok recently from the Aldi supermarket. So I'm going to start with 2 tablespoons of canola oil. I did a video recently in reviewing this wok. The quality of this wok is excellent. For $15, it is a great deal. It is made from a heavy gauge carbon steel, and it comes with a beautiful beechwood handle. This wok has a natural surface so that it could be seasoned over and over again. And I seasoned this wok using my spot seasoning method as shown in this video. The method is very simple and straightforward. All you have to do is to heat up the oil until it starts to smoke gently, and then you let it smoke for another 15 to 20 seconds, and this is the time when the wok is being seasoned. So okay, now I am ready to cook. I'm going to use quite a few eggs. In fact, here is about 1 dozen eggs. Normally when I cook a portion of fried rice like this, I only use 6 eggs. But for the breakfast, I'm going to use 6 more eggs. At this point, I season the fried rice with some garlic pepper and together with my basic seasoning mix. You can learn more about what is in this seasoning mix by taking a look at this video. So my fast cooking system has 4 attributes. That is flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking. So this fried rice is cooked based on the fried rice template rather than on a recipe. Since this is a template, I'm free to make changes according to the situation. And the reason that I use more eggs than usual because this is a breakfast fried rice, and for breakfast you usually eat more eggs. So the first step of this template is to scramble the eggs. Here is a demonstration why a 14-inch wok is so much better than a smaller such as a 12-inch wok. A wok is totally scalable in terms of the amount of food that you cook in it due to its bowl shape. And with a 14-inch wok, I can cook a fried rice to serve 2 people, or in this case, I'm cooking a larger portion of fried rice that will be enough for 8 individuals. There are many different fried rice templates, and in the case for this template, I'm going to cook the egg first and scramble the egg. Whereas in other type of templates, you might cook the egg differently. And in a different template that I have used in the past, I actually cook the rice first, and then I create a space in the middle of the wok, and then I will cook the eggs right in it. Okay, now the egg is done. I asked Owen to put the rice right into the wok. And for this fried rice template, the rice has to be stored in the refrigerator for at least 24 to 48 hours. During this storage period, the moisture from the cooked rice will be released, and this will give the rice a much better texture when you fry them. I then hand this tool to Owen. This is known as a Hamburger meat chopper. This is originally designed to break up hamburger meat when you make dishes such like a chili. This turned out to be a great tool for breaking up the rice. Next, I asked Owen to switch back to the wok spatula. With this template, you can use different types of rice. Mainly, you should use long grain rice. But in this case, I use a type of rice known as basmati rice. So for fried rice to be good for breakfast, you need to add some sausage. And the sausage that I add here is already pre-cooked. Next, I add some frozen vegetables. This is a vegetable mix that contains green beans, peas, corn, and carrots. But in addition to that, I also added edamame, which is shelled soybean. So for this part of the template, you can add almost anything you would like to the fried rice. The only important thing is that whatever item you add to it, it should be either already cooked or it could be cooked very quickly. For example, instead of sausage, you can add cooked bacon or ham. And you can choose different type of frozen vegetables. Or you can skip the vegetable completely. Other type of vegetables that would be good for the fried rice would be things like onion. It could be either the regular onion or green onion. Other type of vegetable that I frequently use are the stems of either broccoli or cauliflower. I discovered instead of throwing them away that I normally do, I find that if you chop them up, they go really well with fried rice. So as you can tell here, the wok is getting quite full. And this is where the turning takes a little bit technique. The way to do it is that to push all the ingredients into the center of the wok before you turn them. This will prevent the ingredients from spilling out from the wok. The reason we call this fried rice because at this point of the cooking, most of the moisture has been driven away. So now you actually start to fry the rice slightly. To prevent the ingredient from getting burned, you should turn them rapidly. At this point, I do a taste test, and I decided I would like the fried rice a bit more saltier, so I add some salt. And the best fried rice is when the individual kernel of the rice are distinct and separate from each other. Some of the rice, such as short grain rice, they can absorb a lot of water, so it makes the rice very mushy as well as starchy. This type of rice tend to stick to each other even after you leave them in the refrigerator for 24 to 48 hours. And they will not be suitable for make fried rice. So you want to use long grain rice. Here I do another taste test to make sure the flavor is what I want. And I call this flavor chasing. It's very important that you constantly monitor the flavor of your dish. And I decided I'm going to add a little bit more of my basic seasoning mix. This seasoning mix containing a mushroom seasoning which will enhance the umami flavor of the dish. Now if you look closer at the rice, you notice that this rice has very long grain. This is the characteristic of the basmati rice. This type of rice absorbs very little moisture, so it makes the kernel very sharp and distinct. And in my opinion, they probably make the best fried rice. Again, I want to emphasize template-based cooking, which means that you can make substitutions and explore different food ingredients. Another great advantage of template-based cooking is that you actually have a very large margin of errors. Again, I want to remind you this dish is cooked by Owen, and he is only 12 years old. And as you can tell, he has done an excellent job. My fast cooking system is practical, efficient, healthy, creative, and fun. I post a video each day to help you to make home cooking as part of your daily routine. protein using my fast cooking system. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.